Hey YouTube, what's up? This is HorndogMan3, and today we're not going to be showing a video about Runescape. It's about Runescape, alright, but it's not like in-game footage and stuff. Basically, right now we're in the Grand Exchange database on the Runescape website, and I do research while I'm fletching and stuff like that about like prices, what the trends are, if I'm flipping items, what's kind of going up, what's kind of going down and stuff. It's always good to be intact with the prices around RuneScape, no matter what it is. And bots left RuneScape in November of 2011, and after that, everyone expected the prices to rise, right? Because magic logs, they went up and stuff like that. All the skilling and basic materials such as coal, logs, fish, stuff like that. I mean, they all rose. But every single, well, as far as I'm concerned, every single thing that's armor related or weapon related, those went down pretty hard. And let's look at some of these things that to like show that it's true. We're gonna go to sigils now. We're gonna mainly look at these two because they're the most pricely ones. Now, this only takes you to 30th of January, so that's about a month or 2 months, sorry. So we're gonna go 180 days, and look at this. Right after, I mean, this line right here is about when bots came, and then it went down. Okay, now let's look at Ellie. 1st of November 7th-ish and down. Okay, I mean, it went way down. That's like close to 40% decrease. That's pretty bad. It says 18 here, but that's from here. Over here it'd count as like, probably about 35 total. Okay, don't be hating. Okay, we'll look at spectral too. Same thing, goes down, and arcane. Arcane is actually a little different. It did go down. It went hard down after February, as you can see here. 10 mil drop right there. But all these items are decreasing. Now, I do have my theory in this. We'll check out Bandos while I talk about it. I do have a theory about it. As you can see, it went down as well. My theory is, okay, when bots were here, people had a lot of income coming into the game. Inflation was rising, or inflation was causing the price of GP to decrease, the value of GP to decrease, and less GP was added to the game, and less people were buying stuff at a lower price and stuff. So the value of each money you spent slowly increased, just like in real life. Inflation occurs when unemployment, here, I'll go with that. Unemployment and employment. When, this is only in a free market, of course, but when there's a high unemployment rate, that means inflation will occur. Because, less money is being put out there, so the prices are going to rise. But when, just like in, if you guys are in America, you guys had the Great Depression, prices skyrocketed then, because, there's less jobs, so people were manufacturing less, which is like the bots. The bots manufacture, wood, coal, ores, stuff like that. So with less of that stuff being out there, that means prices are going to go up. But because now there's less bots, less workers, prices would go up. But okay, now that that's all like ores and stuff, but now there's less money into the system because people are buying less items because they can't afford it. Because a lot of income into the game where people would have 3-4 accounts and they would transfer their money over to their other one. So now that they can't do that, they're going to have less money to spend, and I'm trying to get my train of thought rolling along here. It's harder for you to maintain a, how should I put it? Okay, when there were bots, there was a lot more items coming into the game. When they left, those items decreased. So all the money's going to decrease because, or not the money, the value of a GP will increase because there's less money into the game. That's really hard to comprehend. There's more money coming into the game when there's botters. So that means prices have to rise because, you know, there's going to be more stuff, so the prices will drop per each item. But now when they leave, the value goes up, so the prices drop. See what I mean there? It's all inflation, deflation, and stuff. But basically, the botters had a pretty major impact on the game. It's going to be. It's really weird because now it's easier to make money because, you know, there's less bots you're competing with. The prices of common resources are increasing, but the value of items that are expensive for bossing and armor, they're decreasing. We'll go to the AGS. Prime example. A lot of PKers I know were botters, especially because, I mean, they really didn't care about their skills, so they'd have another account that would bot and then transfer their money over. So as soon as that date hit, which is right about here, losing nearly 40%, 180 day value, 42%, nearly halved in price. So how much longer do I expect this to go on for? Now, there is bonus experience coming up, as everyone knows, and that'll, you know, mix up the market a little bit, because so many people now anticipate bonus experience weekend. People buy their items. Okay, I just wanted to see what this was. Because people buy their items so much earlier in advance, thinking that prices are going to rise and stuff throughout it. I think that's going to do weird stuff with the economy. If you guys remember Grenwalls with bonus experience last September, the March bonus experience 1 year from today, when Grenwalls, when bonus experience hit, Grenwalls rose, nearly tripled in price. And sometimes during the first day of bonus experience, it even 10 times its price. Before it was about 400 each. I'll actually go over here to Grenwalls. Before it was about 400 GP each. Okay, before that bonus experience, and people were selling for 2 to 3K. That's insane. And so people thought, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to buy it when they're 300 and 400 GP each. And I'm going to keep it throughout bonus experience and stuff, and we'll make a huge profit, right? No, it totally backfired. It actually dropped in price after going through bonus experience. And after that, people hung on to their Grenwalls for several months afterwards because, you know what? No one wanted to buy it. Everyone bought Grenwalls, and so there was such a high supply of it, and no one wanted it. Well, at least the same amount of people wanted it. But because so many other people bought it, people had stacks of millions of Grenwalls. And others, you know, they just need, you know, a few thousand here or there, maybe, for Herblore with extreme ranging pots. But, you know, people anticipate so much with bonus experience now that you can't, the prices really don't even vary anymore. I'll actually go back to the graph here. And as you can see, here is what it was. I mean, bonus experience is right here on the lowest point, okay? People were buying pre-August. In August, in July, they were 1.2K each. They were up here, okay? So imagine this graph totally reversed and flip-flopped, and that's what it was. I mean, it was around here, and it went down because so many people bought it, and now they were trying to sell it for, you know, 2-3K before bonus weekend price. And then, you know, after a while, you know, of it, you know, settling down, people not investing, they're just gonna wait it out and stuff. it started to rise. But as you can see, it never went shot up because people sold it over time, and now people are hanging onto it once again for bonus experience, or bonus experience weekend. And you know, I think Grenwalls are going to be either an item that's going to crash really hard now, because you know people are probably not going to trust it as well, because now it's on an uprise going into bonus experience weekend, when before it was on a downhill. So maybe it'll rise again through bonus experience, or it might drop again. I mean, you can imagine, like, if you guys take trigonometry or anything like pre-calculus, a sine graph goes like this, kind of does like a wave thing that you like think of in your head. That's kind of what this is doing every year. So that's kind of interesting to think about, what the prices are going to actually do during bonus experience, especially when this is going to be the first bonus experience without bots. See, the reason these guys went up as well was because bots left right here, and so people were, you know, doing Grenwalls all the time. Bots were, and so now there was less supply coming into the game, but people still were hoarding their Grenwalls, so that was a huge advantage to them, because now they could hold it with knowing that there is going to be a minimal supplying to the game of Grenwalls. So people were holding onto them, and now they're actually making the profit, when a lot of people just bought their Grenwalls way back here for 1,000 and thought, hey, you know what, they're 300 GP each, I might as well sell them, because they're not moving. Because I mean, right here, that's a month of no movement, and it took 3 months just to make them go even, and then even after, you know, 6 months now, it's 400, 500 GP over its price. But I mean, the people that held onto it all this time throughout the extinguishing of bots, huge gain. So anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. Tell me what you think about what's going to happen to prices during bonus experience weekend. If you guys even seen this trend of going downhill with all the other armors. Of course, most of you have seen the uphill and resources and such, but what do you think is going to happen with all the resource prices throughout bonus experience weekend, knowing that it's the first bonus experience weekend without bots? So tell me what you guys will be thinking about doing bonus experience weekend. I'm going to be doing construction, teak planks and stuff, but you know, I already bought 4,000 of them to stock up, because you know, I'm thinking that planks are going to rise, because I know that bots did planks a lot for money, and I think that they're going to rise throughout bonus experience weekend. But I'm not merching them, I'm just getting them for a price I feel comfortable with. Even if they did drop, I'd still be comfortable with the amount of experience I got. So not too much of an investment, but not too much of a risk, or you know, whatever. So anyway, guys, please rate, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions for me about inflation and all that, because I know that was totally weird how I put it, but if you guys got a question about that, bonus experience weekend, stuff like that. Anyway, you can email me at askhorndogman3@hotmail.com. Yep, guys. See ya.